So recently I read this book called Show Your Work by Austin Kleon. And in this video I want to share some of the useful ideas that helped me. And if you are a creative person or just a person working on your own thing, these ideas will be helpful for you as well. So the book talks about sharing your work on the internet and how it can help you in many ways. The first question that might come to your mind is, why would you share your work online? The answer is pretty simple. If you're selling your services or product, or even pursuing your creative ventures, the most important thing will be to be noticed by the right people. The author says, if your work is not online, it does not exist. So when you share your work online, you are attracting the attention of the right people. People that will buy your product and services. People that will have the same interest as you. And people that will appreciate your creative work. And with time, you will have a community of your people. In the beginning, you may fear that your work is not good enough to post online, or you don't have anything to post. But this is not true. You don't have to be a genius to post online, and your work does not have to be perfect to post online either. Even as a beginner, you have your own useful experiences and insights to be shared with the world. And by adopting the mindset of a beginner, you can improve on your craft by making mistakes and experimenting without having the pressure of an expert. Let's say you're working on a product for a few years, and finally you share the product with people. Nobody will care about it because nobody knows the story behind it. People are not going to buy it if they don't know about it. So instead of sharing the product, share the process first. Share the struggles, the failures, and the journey you took to make that product. By sharing your creative process, you are inviting others into your world, and it will make your work more relatable. Our perceptions of things is influenced by what we know about those things. Artists like to think that their work speaks for itself, but that is not true. The story of your work can be as powerful as the work itself. The stories you tell will affect the perception of people about this product, and that will affect how they value it. Storytelling is a powerful tool in making your work resonate with others. Create stories around your work that explains why you do what you do. Good stories attract people and make them care about your work on an emotional level. Sharing the context behind your creation can create a deeper connection with the audience and make your work more memorable. So how do you tell a good story? Almost all the stories have a universal formula. First, you have a problem, and then you work to solve that problem, and finally you arrive at the solution. Regularly sharing small snippets of your work or thought can help maintain engagement with the audience. Even minor updates can help people interested in your journey. This can be as simple as sharing a quote that inspires you, or just posting behind the scenes of your work. The idea is to build a habit of sharing, which will lead to building a deep connection with the audience. Even the sharing is important, but don't become a human spam. It is important to confirm that what you're sharing is valuable or entertaining to your audience, rather than sharing just for the sake of sharing. Focus on providing content that genuinely contributes to the conversation, rather than just overwhelming the followers with constant updates. Criticism is an inevitable part of sharing your work publicly, but take the criticism as an opportunity for growth rather than just a personal attack on you. Learning how to handle criticism constructively can help you improve and adapt over time. Building a long-lasting creative career requires persistence and commitment. You need to realize that success does not come overnight. It takes time to cultivate your audience and establish yourself in your creative field. So stay consistent, and the most important thing is to enjoy your creative work. Because if you're not enjoying it, what's the point of doing it? Alright, so these were some of the ideas that I liked in this book. Let me know in the comments how you like this video, and if you have any suggestion on what video I should make next, tell me in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.